I woke up last night to find a child's drawing under my pillow. My first thought was that my niece had left it there during her last visit, but as I unfolded the crumpled sheet, a chill crept down my spine. The drawing depicted a scene of a dark alley with a shadowy figure lurking at the end. The unsettling part was that I recognized the alley. It was the one I walked through every day on my way to work, yet I had never seen it from the perspective shown in the drawing. I dismissed it as a strange coincidence, but as I glanced away and back again, the figure seemed to have moved closer, its details sharpening with each glance. The next morning, I took a different route to avoid the alley, but an inexplicable compulsion pulled me back towards it. As I approached, I felt the air grow colder, and the drawing flashed in my mind like a warning. The figure from the drawing seemed to materialize in the shadows, its presence palpable. My heart raced as I realized the drawing was a premonition, not just a child's scribble. Each time I glanced at the drawing again, the figure was closer, more detailed, and I could almost make out its eyes, empty and hungry. Throughout the day, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. I tried to destroy the drawing, burning it in my kitchen sink, but the ashes reassembled into its original form, untouched and more vivid than ever. I showed it to my friends, but they saw only a blank piece of paper. Panic settled in as I realized the drawing was meant solely for me, its horrors reserved for my eyes alone. I was being hunted by something that defied explanation, and every glance at the drawing brought it nearer. That night, I dreamt of the alley. In my dream, the shadowy figure reached out with elongated fingers, whispering promises of despair and darkness. I woke with a start, the drawing now lying on my chest. The figure's eyes were filled with malice, its mouth twisted in a sinister grin. I knew then that the drawing would not stop until it had consumed me, until the scene it depicted was my reality. I had unwittingly invited a nightmare into my life, and there was no escape. As I looked away, I heard the faintest whisper, "See you soon," and I knew the next time I looked, it would be too late.